You know that people are searching for your product or your service, but they're not getting to your website and you're not getting the sales? Well, we've been talking about keyword research for a while, and today we need to take another step in understanding keyword research, and that is understanding your competition. Hey everybody, I am Atiba and welcome to Traffic Keys. If you are a business owner and you're trying to drive more traffic to your website, then this is the place to be because I teach you everything that I've learned about organic marketing over the last 15 years or so for free. Okay, and today we're diving into keyword research once again. This is the topic we keep coming back to because it's super important. And not only is it super important, but there are tons and tons and tons of different facets of keyword research and understanding the keywords that people are typing in or saying today, because a lot of people do voice searches now, becoming very, very popular, saying to a search engine like Google when they're looking for different products and services, specifically when they're looking for yours. But you've got to know and understand them. It's not about what you think, because believe me, people search in a lot of different ways and have lots of different meanings and say lots of different phrases. But today we're going to be speaking specifically about your competition and how you are able to figure out what their keywords are and figure out what they are all about and what is bringing money to them. So I've got two tools that I'm going to show you today, and let me just be upfront with you. I am not an affiliate of either one of these tools that I'm sharing with you, and neither one of these tools do the perfect job. There are tools that are way better, but they cost quite a bit. Keyword research, and especially competition research, is not cheap because people know what you're trying to do. You're trying to spy on your competition. And guess what? That costs money. Okay? That costs money. And maybe we'll do a tour of the paid tools one day. But for today, I'm going to show you these two free tools, get that right, that can help you. And the first one is Neil Patel's Uber Suggest. Now, Neil Patel is one of those super smart guys in the SEO space. He's been around a long time. He writes a lot. Google consults with him about search. I mean, he's super brilliant in this space. He writes a ton and writes it in a pretty easy to understand language. So his blog is definitely worth subscribing to. And he has this tool on neilpatel.com called Uber Suggest. Okay, Uber Suggest. And I'm just going to put this website in here, thecupcakedelivers.com. All right, and we're going to do a search, and I'm going to show you, let's say they were your competition. So you come here and you put your competitor's website in here. You could put yours as well, but for right now we're doing competition research, and so we're going to put your competitor's website in, and we're going to hit search, and we'll see what Neil tells you. Now, Neil will give this to you. What we're doing here, as I said, for free. You get 3 free searches a day. 3 free searches a day with Neil, so use them wisely. You can pay for the upgraded software, but I wouldn't. I'm just being honest. If you're going to pay for software, this is not the one to pay for. My personal opinion, you're welcome to do whatever you like. Okay? So we've put in the Cupcake Delivers. Neil comes back, and he's going to give you a whole bunch of information here, and you see upgrade to see the 7-day trial to get more data. He's trying to sell his product. Makes sense. It's got top pages on the website. Okay, but we're down here. We're all the way down at the bottom of the page are the SEO keywords. These are some of the keywords that are driving traffic to this website right now. So if this was my competitor, I'd be looking here at some of these keywords and seeing, okay, giant cupcakes near me. The Cupcake Delivers, that's the name of the company. Big cupcake near me. Big cupcakes near me. Okay, so they're driving a lot of traffic with some of these terms. So one of the questions that I've got to ask myself is, do I sell big cupcakes? Because if I don't want to rank for these terms. It doesn't matter how much traffic they are driving with these terms if the term isn't relevant to me, right? If it's not relevant to me, it's an absolute waste of time. So that's what I'm looking for, are what keywords are they ranking for that are also relevant to me that I should also be ranking for. Now, let me take you through the rest of this report and then just kind of explain some of these terms here. So volume is an interesting term because it says how many searches are there in this case, the U.S., because this is the database we've chosen here. You can also choose Great Britain, Canada. I guess they have two Canadas. That's interesting. But we're looking in the U.S. right now, and the tool is telling us that there are 260 monthly searches, and that's an average over the last 12 months. 260 average monthly searches for this term in the entire United States. Position. This says that Cupcake Delivers, the website we search for, is ranked #1 in Google for this term. And then it tells us estimated visits. So of this 260, they're estimating that 106 of those people actually click on that link and go to that website. Yes, people don't always click on the first search result. I can tell you, I'm one of those people. I don't even know why it is, to be honest with you, but there's something in my brain programmed from a long time ago that I always start at #2. Why? I don't know. It's weird. I know. I do it a lot. And maybe you do something similar and you skip #1. I don't know. There's no real rhyme or reason, but being #1 doesn't mean you get all the traffic. It means you get the lion's share of the traffic. Usually about 40% of the traffic or so. Okay? All right. So that's Neil Patel's Uber Suggest. He gives you, what is it, about 10 results here. If you want to see more, you can, but then you've got to sign up for his program and pay for it. Okay? But you can use this to get some real rudimentary stuff on your competition. Okay? And this, you see you get 10 results and you can do up to 3 searches a day. There's a tool I like a little bit better, and that's Moz. At Moz.com. The link will be in the description down below. You can create a free account on Moz, and I'm logged into my free account on Moz. Okay? And Moz will give you up to 10 searches per month. So a little bit more restrictive than Neil's site, but look at this. When I put the Cupcake Delivers in here, and it has this little drop down here, and I can either tell it I put in a keyword, a root domain, a subdomain, or an exact page. Most times it's just going to be the root domain. If you're just putting something.com or whatever, that's the root domain. Okay? And then I'm going to tell it I want to search in the United States, and I'm going to analyze this. Boom, and it comes back. And it says to me that it's got a lot more data. Let's start there. Right, 183 ranking keywords, page authority, and domain authority. We'll cover that in a later. That's a whole different conversation, but we'll cover that in a later live. Okay, and then look at this. It comes down to top ranking keywords, and I'm going to click See All Ranking Keywords here, and it takes me to this page. And look at this. No more do I only have 10. It shows me all of their 183 ranking keywords. And now I can come here, scroll back to the top here, and look, and I can sort it. Okay? But I'm going to look here and see. Look at this. Cupcake Delivery, Western Virginia. They're #2. And this is the page on their website that ranks. Yes, guys, it's not all about your homepage. Every page on your website can rank. Doesn't mean they should rank, but every page on your website can rank, and you can optimize each page to rank for a different keyword that talks about that, whatever that search term is. So Cupcake Delivery, Reston, Virginia, and it looks like they're taking us to a page that has something to do about Reston, Virginia. That's perfect. That's brilliant. That's what you want to do. Okay? So now we get a much better picture of all of their keywords, and we can take this list, and I think they do let you export it as well. Okay, you can take it and you can put it in say an Excel document or Google Sheets and start to go through this and find the keywords that your competition is ranking for and see which ones you want to rank for. So for example, Reston Delivery Bakery. Okay, well, if you're not in Reston, Virginia, you don't care about that keyword, right? Gorilla and balloons to party Vienna, VA. Again, if you don't have balloons or gorilla, okay, all right, or you're not in Virginia, you don't care about that. All right. Let's see. What's something? Kit Kat delivery. Okay, maybe if you're delivering Kit Kat, then that's a term that you may care about and that you may want to rank for. All right. Let's see. I'm going to sort this. Let's see if I can do this here. Sort this by monthly volume. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, guys, because it is taking a little while. Okay, there we go. Now, look at this. Cupcake delivery. If you were delivering cupcakes, you would want to rank for the term cupcake delivery, right? That's an important keyword because if someone types in cupcake delivery, what are they looking for? Someone to deliver cupcakes to them. We talked a few weeks ago about keyword intent. The intent behind this keyword is to make a purchase. We like that. Okay? We like that. So cupcake delivery, we can see here that they're ranked number 22. There's a column here called difficulty. Here's what difficulty means. Difficulty means how hard is it on a scale of 1 to 100 for you to rank on the first page for that keyword, right? So this is coming in at 43, so you're getting close to about a medium difficulty range there, okay? It's not as easy as something that say like poop emoji cupcakes, which is ranked at number 22, much easier to rank for than say cupcake delivery. Monthly volume. The monthly volume here, and they're saying there's 3,000 searches for this in the US per month. Okay. Now, these are all estimates. The numbers are all estimates. They're not set in stone. They're not perfect numbers by any stretch of the imagination, and that's something you have to know. We're just making an estimate. And all the tools do that. And that's one of the most interesting things here about keyword research too, is you'll put the same keyword in multiple tools and you may get different answers. Because some keywords, some tools may only be considering search on desktop. Some may be only considering search on mobile. Some may be combining both of them. And there are a ton of other factors why they can vary. The key, though, is once you decide on the tools that you're going to use those and stick to those until you understand how a different tool and their data works, and then you can start to compare. But for right now, stick to one tool, okay? You don't need more than one right now. When you get to, like, with our agency, we actually have about 7 different tools that we run a keyword through to get a proper picture. But that's because, 1, we pay a lot of money for those tools, and 2, we're looking at it from different angles. Right now, one angle is all you need. Stick here. Moz, again, I'm not affiliated, so I don't get paid for you to sign up for a free account or even a paid account with Moz. You can come here, sign up, and do this type of research. But the important thing here is that as you're looking through your competitors, people who are in your space, who are getting traffic, you want to find what their it's not their cupcakes. I'm reading cupcakes on the screen. You want to find out what their keywords are, the ones that are also relevant to you. Then you can put yourself in here and look through your keywords and see, number 1, do I even rank for those keywords? Number 2, where do I rank as compared to my competition? And that starts to give you a picture of some of the content that you may need to create to help your website rank better. That's why we're doing all of this. Because if we know what they rank for, we know what we rank for, we know what the difference is, our goal is to make up that difference so we can surpass them in the rankings. Okay, and that's where that term, and we've covered it before, and I'm going to keep covering it in other lives, of create better content comes from, right? Understanding your audience and then creating a strategy of content for your audience about these terms. Guys, that's the picture. That's what we're creating. That's why we do this. Now, what I want you to do, here's your assignment. Okay? I want you to click the link in the description down below. You can either use Ubersuggest. I suggest using Moz. As you can see, it's a little bit better. Ubersuggest isn't bad by any stretch, but if you don't want to sign up for a free account, use Ubersuggest. If you don't mind signing up for a free account, use Moz. You're going to get a ton more data, a ton more actionable data here in Moz, and gives you a much better picture. Again, you can do 10 searches a month, so go out, find 10 competitors. Go find 10 other websites that sell what you do, that are ranking on page 1 for search terms for your product or service. Go find them. Stick them in here. See what you come up with. And or I should say find 9, because the 10th one needs to be yours. And then do that comparison. Find the keywords that you are not ranking for very well and that you need to make up ground on. Okay? That's my assignment for you. Click the link down below. Hey, this is Traffic Keys, and I am Atiba. I'm glad that you were here. I hope you go do that assignment, and when you do, send me a list of some of those keywords that you really care about. Okay, if you're in podcast land, just hit me up, hello@traffickeys.com. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, just go ahead and leave it in the comments for me, and I'll see that and I'll respond to you. Hey guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I will see you tomorrow.